cover for a drive-by, and we never heard anything more about it. It was like one of those things. But that was where we lived. It was a very good culturally enlightening experience. I'm not sure whether we were at risk or what, but I know for a fact that the people who were actively involved in this were at risk. They were at risk. Who is it that Jesus came to minister to? This word tells us about those who are lame, who are blind, those who are in prison, those who are outcasts, those who live beyond the edges and fringes of society. We see this echoed in Jesus' commission of Peter, where he says to Peter, "You are Peter," after Peter says, the confession of Peter. What is the confession of Peter? You remember what that is? What's the confession of Peter? Anybody remember? Jesus says, "Who do you say that I am?" His disciples said, "But who do you say that I am?" The Son of the living God. Son of the living God. Okay. And so Peter is identified that. What does Jesus say? "I'm giving you the keys to the kingdom. Whatever you bind on earth, bound in heaven, bound in heaven, bound on earth." This ministry of binding and loosing is the ministry of setting people free. It's the ministry that belongs to the church by way of Peter. The ministry that is given to us when Jesus is talking about the ministry that the disciples carry on to the people. He says, "As you have done it to the least of these, so you have done it to me. You have fed the hungry, you have clothed those who were naked, you have visited those who are in prison." Those are the people who are at risk. And brothers and sisters, may I share with you, we are all at risk. We are all one step away, one doctor's visit away, one heartbeat away from being at risk. So we should have an affinity for the ministry that Jesus has called us to be a part of. I'm sharing this with you because, brothers and sisters, largely the American church in general has lost track of the business that Jesus established. You see, in contemporary society, contemporary church, we're very interested in singing the right songs. We're very interested in the PA system. And we're very interested in the display. We want sermons that sound good. We want things that are relevant to us. We want to be entertained because that's American culture. And so we focus on what I have come to call the 2% of the time when we are here. And we are thankful when Pastor Dave gives a good message or Jerry sings something nice or the group does something. We're loving the place where we are with the stained glass and all of that. It's the 2% time, as I told you. The 98% time is where we are when we're not here. Where Jesus calls us to be salt and light in this world of need. Jesus knows our tendency. Ministry to at-risk folks is hard, and it is expensive, and it is something that requires thought and creativity, and the Holy Spirit is absolutely essential. In Los Angeles, there is a man named Father Gregory Boyle. Father Gregory Boyle, this is from the Los Angeles Times, 25th of January. I believe is that today? Yesterday. Saturday Times, LA Times. He talks about a ministry there called Homeboy Industries. Homeboy Industries, isn't that cool? Still facing a daily struggle. For a quarter century, Boyle has served. He was a pastor at Dolores Church until he left that to become the director of this ministry. Boyles has steered boys and girls and men and women out of gang life through Homeboy Industries, which offers job training, counseling, tattoo removal, that's important, tattoo removal, and more. It's been replicated around the country and abroad. Here in Los Angeles, some 120,000 gang members have voluntarily asked Father Boyle for help starting over. They struggle daily against the social-economic forces that drew them into gang life, but Homeboy itself confronts another daily struggle, making ends meet. Making ends meet. Our government funding has gone in the last 3 years from 20% of our annual $14 million budget to 3%, Boyle said to the police commissioners. I suspect that if we were a shelter for abandoned puppies, we'd be endowed by now.